Batman Catwoman issue 6, the 6th issue of a 12-part miniseries, and this is... I just finished reading it. It came out a few hours ago, and I have to say, it felt like I was reading issue 1 and issue 2 again, where it felt so janky, because you got these time periods, and it doesn't help that two out of the 3 time periods in this story, art-wise, look like the same. So I don't know if we're meant to be in the past, I don't know if we're meant to be in the future, I don't know where we're meant to be. Because you have, last issue, you have Selina being all drunk and cliche drunk as fuck. I mean, seriously, she was doing the whole, fuck you, no you, fucker, oh hey cat, meow will meow to you, yeah, I shit you not. And then she gets captured by the Phantasm at Dre Beaumont. You have Batman trying to say Catwoman, right? But you have another timeline thing where she left Bruce. Is this another time that she left Bruce? This is a cycle that keeps on continuing? The stuff in the in each period is good and it's fine, it's interesting, there's some cool moments in it. I mean, I like the stuff in the future. I mean, first things first, Selina, you have some balls to be in your 70s, 60s, and you feel comfortable enough to walk up in your classic comic book outfit. In the future, her daughter is the daughter of her and Bruce, who's also who's also the new Batman or Batwoman, and she says to Selina, "Do you kill the Joker?" And she immediately said, "You damn fucking right I did," and that's actually a quote. And I'm like, you know what? Kudos for you, Selina. Well done. Well, Phantasm story part of things. You have the cool, the story that we always hear, which is some villain, Jason Todd, whoever, will say, "Why haven't you killed the Joker?" And you have this version of why. Because your no life is, is worth killing, blah, 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 blah. That's kind of neat. And, appearing to soldiers and, and we're in a war, and the War of Gotham, and that side of things. That, I thought, okay, that's kind of interesting in conversation. But outside of, I don't know, between the two storylines, how between when the characters look pretty fucking the same, what I'm going to... There's one where it's Christmas, she's going to put ornaments on a tree, and she has a friend. I want to say friend. I'm going to say what? They're not going to show Wonderful Life this year? Then what are they placing with?
Joker here! Greetings, Gotham, and Merry Christmas! Yes, it's Christmas with the Joker!
So Selina's choice to invite someone to help her with the Christmas ornaments is the Joker. And when I saw that, I was like, okay, what's going on? And then the more it happens, I'm like, wait, it's not him evading. It's not you wanting to kick him out. You invited him to come over. And I'm like, what the hell? Yes, there's some couple cool lines. Most of it is Selina, and I actually like this, is Selina talking about her past, talking about the first thing she ever stole. And, she tells another story about it, and Joker goes and says, "Darling, is there ornament in here that you didn't steal?" And then at the end, the last scene, between them two, Selina says, "Am I a good person?" "Are you seriously, darling, going to ask me? Ask me, no people. Not everything's a human joke. But this one technically is." Get the very jokey lines. But it feels out of character, and not in character like Selena would never do it. It feels out of character with this Selena in this story. That she would just invite this psychopath maniac. Last I checked, you're friends with Harley Quinn, Selena. You want to ask her what things? You want to ask Bruce for some education? It makes no sense, really. You know what is this issue? It feels it's a fight. It is a lead up to a cool line, which is you damn fucking right I did. And Selena able to walk the outfit in the age of 70. And a conversation between two characters that feels no fucking sense. That's my opinion of this issue. With the janky of the timelines, with characters doing stuff that doesn't make sense in the context of the story, and even outside the context of the story. It makes no sense. Let's hope for the other half. It's some validity, some character stuff makes sense. For God's sakes.